As a polar vortex gripped the nation this week, some Republican politicians are actually sweating in this deep freeze. Why, you may ask? Well, because now, as they begin to return home to face their constituents, they're finding that the voters who put them in office, are mad, angry, and damn ready to hold their feet to the fire. Last night on MSNBC, Rachel Maddow ran some brutal video. We have a bunch of it to share with you today. It's great. And I think it's something you can expect to see more and more of as buyer's remorse sets in like a frigid air mass for red state Republicans. Well, in this case, Representative Stephanie Bice from Oklahoma, she's finding out there's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
I'm a registered Republican voter and retired active Army officer. How can you tell me that DOGE, with some college whiz kids from a computer terminal in Washington, D.C., without even getting out into the field, after about a week or maybe two, has determined that it's okay to cut veterans' benefits?
I think a couple things. Let me give you an example. Did you know that the VA was in charge of payments for illegals for housing? Basically, the VA.
No, I'd like for you to send me. Could you send me that reference so I could research that? Because no, I'm not aware of that. And I would tell you that that's a red herring, a false flag. If you're throwing that kind of political stuff up, trying to cut veterans' benefits, that's very alarming to me.
Representative Bice got an earful of accountability from a constituent who clearly sees there's a problem with the orange man behind the curtain.
The great Oz has spoken. Oh, pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
But today's great clips of voter outrage, they get better and better. Please stick around. You'll see what I mean. For example, Glenn Grothman, who serves as the U.S. representative from the 6th District of Wisconsin. Serves being the operative word. Well, he got served by an angry chorus of constituents. Let's see how he faced that music.
President Trump has issued a lot of executive orders. I think by and large this is moving very quickly compared to other administrations, and I think across the board he's done some very good things. I think he's gotten rid of birthright citizenship.
Illegal as hell.
Nellie's right. It is getting hot in there. But one district away, the feet to the fire, cold front sweeps right into District 5. Now, wait till you see how Representative Scott Fitzgerald catches a chilly gust of frigid feedback from the bundled-up locals who are feeling the pain of a first month of an unchecked presidency, enforcing an agenda that they never voted for.
When will you stand up to them and say that is enough?
The end result of the fraud and abuse that has been discovered already.
While it's not our practice to advise the opposing party, here's a freebie on the Occupy Democrats' House. Because this is going to happen over and over and over again as each indefensible initiative gets rolled out to roll over the good and decent, well, possibly brainwashed Americans who elected this guy by the whisker of a lonely lady's cat.
We're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are...
So moving ahead, when confronted by the truths from the townspeople about your lack of conviction in the face of an insidious coup, don't take your talking points from Laura Trump and Michael Whatley. That's our advice. Your constituents are not buying their BS anymore. Better to take your talking points from an expert who has eloquently faced, well, the distress of exposure to self-inflicted buffoonery over and over and over again. I defer to the political wonderkin from Bensonhurst, New York. Just say what he says.
Humma, 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 humma.